decor and organizing features that you can have in your home. It's a 6-tiered bookshelf. Get this, 1,620 reviews, and today, one day only, we've brought it back as a today's special. So not only is it your pick, you love it in your home, maybe it's flanking your television, maybe it is instead of a nightstand, maybe it's in the baby's room, or it could be the guest room or the pantry. You are gonna get the most incredible savings we've ever done with, instead of buying one for $139.99, today we've dropped the price to $89.95. But it just keeps getting better. We have all the colors in stock, and because it's our Labor Day sale, we're doing 5 interest-free credit card payments, so it's $17.99. But wait, there's one thing more. We typically have shipping and handling on our origami pieces, and people like to buy several. When it's free shipping and handling, you will buy several. So it is free shipping and handling, and then I'm excited because not only is it the best buy we've ever done, and we've got all colors, but I can save you a little bit more money, and if you're buying multiples, this is where you can save an extra $40. Open up a brand new HSN credit card, save an instant $40 on your purchase today, and we'd love to send that item out to you as soon as possible. So, super versatile, super practical, super beautiful, and I am talking about Lou Caputo, everybody. Lou.
Yes, I'm here.
Welcome into Retail Therapy.
Well, thank you for that amazing introduction.
And thank you for being here with one of, I think,
pleasure.
Our all-time favorite items. I wanted to go through all the colors because we have some new ones.
Yeah, we do have brand new ones today. So let's start down on this end. This is our vintage bronze. Not a new color, but a perennial favorite among those. Great if you've got leathers or woods in your house. They look amazing. This one we're calling metallic silver, but in the past, if you've ever bought anything that we called silver or platinum, it's going to match back to that. Okay. Brand new color, forest green, and we don't get new colors that often, so that's kind of a big deal right there.
She's so pretty. She's like a jade.
Isn't it nice?
So pretty.
Yeah, that's a good one. This is black, but what's interesting about the bookshelf black is a matte finish, which I'm a huge fan of the matte in the black. I love that. Brand new color. Next to that, we call it gunmetal. I love this because it's like a combination of the gray and the black all in one. Nice glossy finish on this one.
You know what, I'm gonna rename this one Sexy Slate.
I like that.
Sexy Slate.
Wow.
Slate gray.
Well, you're on fire today. Okay, white.
Listen, don't downgrade my white. You know what? My white may be simple and pure, but it is the #1 bestseller on the day.
It is the best. Yeah, that's true. That's all day long. It's been that way.
Ooh.
Eggnog. Eggnog. Brand new color. Look at that. Isn't that a great shade?
Yes, it's like this beautiful, soft, creamy, marshmallowy tone, which would go great in like all the coastal designs.
Yeah,
that's what I have. That one's the most limited, and I like this one because it's super neutral.
People
we have
have
less
been
than
loving
500.
this. Yeah, people have been loving it. This is another brand new color. We're calling it Riverside Blue, and it's a shade of blue that we have never ever offered before in origami. Very different.
It's got a little bit of like a periwinkle tone to it.
Yeah,
like
it does, doesn't it?
A periwinkle meets like a chambray or something.
Yeah, I like that.
Really nice.
My gosh, I could tell you sell fashion.
There's a lot of colors,
like,
a lot of colors in that crayon box.
Yeah. Rhubarb. Ooh. Rhubarb. I understand this one because I like rhubarb pies.
Right,
so
yeah, it does. It has kind of those like berry tones. Those
kind of those berry
berries,
tones.
but still a little bit red, but a little bit pink.
Exactly. Now, let me bring this one out. I'm going to grab the rhubarb, and bring this one out here just to show everybody. First of all, notice how easy it is for me to carry that.
How much does that weigh?
A lot. I'm just really strong. No, it's 26 pounds, so it's not that much. You know what I mean? It's like 3 gallons of milk. It's not that heavy. But what's nice about this is that it's powder-coated steel, and the amount of weight that you can put on this. Remember, this only weighs 26 pounds. Now, I'm going to show you a couple different ways that you can use it, but suffice to say, the maximum weight capacity on this is going to be 420 pounds. So for something that only weighs 26 pounds, that's actually very, very impressive. Real quick, before we get into how you, I don't want to say assemble because I don't like the A word. We set it up because, well, I mean, there's no tools. I mean, it's like, it takes seconds to do. I want to show you some of the features on this, though, because, you know, we've been selling origami here for 15 years, right? And we started with the largest rack that we sell, the big one, which is the single most popular that we've ever had. Then, after that, we started selling the 3-tier version of that one. And then the customers came to us and said, you know what, we love the origami. We love the strength, the ease of setting this up. You know, the fact that it's powder coated, we could use it indoors, out. Love all that. okay? Can you give us something that's a little more decorative friendly and has a smaller footprint? And bam, this is what we came up with. And what makes this one different is, first of all, yes, the footprint on this. It is 2 feet across, okay? And it's about 12 inches deep. It's really, the shelves are 11 inches, but it's gonna stand about 12 inches off your wall. So just if you're thinking about where it's gonna fit in the house, that's what you're gonna do there. 65 inches tall on this. So it's a nice big piece, 6 shelves on here going all the way down. The improvements that we made on this to make it different than a regular racks is we got rid of the wire shelves. The wire shelves are awesome for storage, straight up applications, but when you're doing something where you're gonna be you're decorating and you're gonna be using smaller things on the shelves, you don't want them to fall through. So we came up with these, and these originally were solid. Then we said, you know what, we gotta put perforations in these for airflow and water flow, because there's gonna be people that are gonna still use them as herb gardens, plant shelves, things like that. Okay, so that's the first thing we did. The other thing we did, if I turn this just slightly sideways, right here, the lattice work, okay? And that's the thing, that we looked at it and we said, you know what, it looks so good. And by the way, this is welded on here, okay? So these are also structural, they're very strong. But the other thing is that we thought, if we're gonna put books on here, it just kind of makes sense that maybe the books don't fall off. So we put that on the side there to do that. But here's the magic of origami. Remember, like all origami, it's named after the ancient Japanese art of paper folding. You can take this, and this is 1,200 feet of storage, 6 shelves, 2 feet across each. But watch this. I can fold that down to a size, if I kind of scrunch it like that.
So good.
Just under 4 inches across at the widest point up here. When you get down toward the bottom, it's even narrower. But that means that at 26 pounds and this size, it's easy to transport this back and forth. Say you got kids in college or something like that. Really, really simple to do. Or if you don't use it all the time, you just want to store it away. This makes it very simple. Now, when you get it home, it's going to come flat packed in a cardboard box, okay? And they do an amazing job of packing them, which makes it really hard to get them out. But that's okay, because once you get it out, then the actual setup is simple, okay? Grab the sides like I'm doing here, and you just want to pull this, and you're going to see it's just going to kind of drop open, okay? Give it a little push like that, and especially when they're new. They're a little stiff when they're new, so right there you give it a little push. Now I'm going to spin it around so you can see the back of it. This is the origami toggle right here. You're gonna hear me talk about this, and everybody talk about this a lot today. That's a patented design, and here's why. I thread that through, I pull down. Now you saw the whole thing kind of sat down a little bit. Now watch what that did for us. Just doing that one little toggle right there. Look at what we can do with this, okay? So 99% of the way done. The last thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take the top shelf, which is hinged on one side. I'm gonna flip it over, and we're just gonna drop that last little latch right there in place. And Valerie, dunzo. That was the whole thing.
No drill.
No drill.
No screws, no hammers.
No cussing.
No yelling, no fighting.
No cussing.
No marital disputes.
None of that.
All the beauty and all the functionality.
That's right.
Vertical space, that vertical unused space, it could be in a foyer, it could be in the kids' room, it could be in a bathroom, it could be in your library, a nook, anywhere that you have that space, that you have things, and we all have things. Where do they end up? They end up on the floor, right? Or they end up underneath things, or you don't even see them because you don't have them displayed, you're not using them, you're not enjoying them. So this is one of the most decorative pieces that you can pick up from Origami at the lowest price we have ever done. And you just heard Origami's been here at the network for 15 years. Plus, we're taking care of the shipping and handling for you. Why? Because we know most of you are buying multiples. So that shipping and handling can always add up. We've got 5 interest-free credit card payments. It's $17.99, sorry, to get home one. And you've got a nice array of beautiful colorways. And we've got some additional things that you can add on to your order. So I love this because these are kind of those little extra accoutrements, that maybe are those, I don't know, can help create extra versatility with it.
Yeah, it takes it to the next level because it just adds little additions. For instance, on the top shelf here, we have what we call our shelf liners. These are a nice hard plastic. They are opaque, so you can't see through them. They have magnets in the corners. That's what that is right there. So when you drop this on the shelf, it actually lines itself up with the edge of it, and that holds it in place when you're taking things on and off here.
And when you're buying a pack of those, there's 6.
Yeah, you get 6 of them.
It's $6.99. Guess how many shelves there are on our Today Special?
How many?
6.
Coincidence? I think not.
I like when it works out like that.
Yeah, that's a good thing. Now, the other thing, and I think we still have these, is these baskets.
And do we have them for matching all the colors?
The baskets or the liners?
The baskets.
The baskets we have white, black, and silver.
Okay,
we have
white's most popular.
those 3 colors. So if you're buying one of those, but honestly, the baskets, I mean, you can mix and match.
Absolutely.
I think. I feel like that's. And then the other thing was we had wheels. We sold those out. So just word to the wise: if there's something you like, jump on it right now because things are going. I want to talk talk about the weight capacity of these just for a real second, because I kind of hinted at it a few minutes ago. But like, for instance, this one here has what we call leveling feet on it, and they're all gonna come with 4 of those, okay? Now, what the magic of the leveling feet is, if I rotate this, right? If I rotate this clockwise, it's going to extend.
Okay.
If I put it back the other way, counterclockwise, it's going to retract.
So righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, almost,
you got
that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if your floors aren't completely level, you can play around with those to make sure that you get a perfectly level surface. So your precious little, objects to art that you're going to have on here, your crystals and things like that aren't going to fall off. So that makes it nice. Now, here's the thing about the leveling feet. If you put the leveling feet on it, because it does raise it slightly off the ground, we recommend that you limit yourself to 50 pounds per shelf. But that's 300 pounds still that you can put on this. I'm telling you, that's way better you're ever gonna do with particle board. And then the other thing is, and this is where it gets cool.
Hold on, can I ask you, do people still buy that stuff?
Oh, I'm gonna show you in a second. I'm gonna show you that in a second.
Okay.
Without the feet on this, let's say you got a perfectly level floor. Like in my house, I watched a guy spend 2 weeks putting my tile down, okay? And he leveled out everything. I was a good supervisor. And, because I don't like to do the work part. So without the feet on it, as I can do in my house, I can go up to 70 pounds per shelf. 6 shelves, that's 420 pounds of weight capacity on here. So this will hold a lot. Now, you were talking about particle board. Hang on a second, because I'm going to show you something.
Well, because I'm thinking no assembly, powder-coated steel, that great weight capacity. Why would you buy anything else?
I have no worldly idea why you do. No, and I'm going to tell you something. I carried this in here on my shoulder, and it just about killed me, okay? So this is a particle board bookshelf, very similar in design. This one doesn't have 6 shelves, it only has 5. It cost just a few dollars less than our today's special price. Remember, it's not steel, it's particle board. And I got this a week ago, and look where it sits, still in the box. Like, I was like, and when I tell you this is heavy.
You lost enough sanity just getting it. You weren't gonna even try to put it together, because then all of it would be gone. And here's the thing, I'm looking at this and I'm seeing select your finish. You have 4 options: oak, black, white, or espresso. Guess how many options we have in our beautiful today's
way
special?
More, 9.
Way more, and I keep thinking about if you ever wanted to refinish
and
this.
Steel.
Yeah, if you ever wanted to refinish this
you can't.
particle board, you can't.
It's not
and
real
we
wood.
have great colors that you can be out in the element. So if you want that herb garden, or it's out by your pool, it's got maybe.
Don't even worry about it.
You don't have to worry about it.
No, you don't. Well, and what never made sense in my mind is, let's just agree. Particle board is inferior. Let's just say that. I think I can say that with all certainty, that you're not going to get the longevity, you can't put it outside, and you can't move it. Origami is meant to be opened and closed over again. So why would you pay as much or close to the same price for something that is not nearly as good as origami? And Valerie, might I mention too, this thing weighs a ton. I think I kind of hinted at that a second ago. Ours is 26 pounds, okay? This thing just about killed me, and I'm not like a tiny guy. Carrying this in here
And
was
I'm thinking, I'm just guesstimating how many, screws and those little bolts and those little wrenches and all the things that are in there. And then God forbid one of those particle board pieces has had a little challenging in the shipping, and the box has chipped at it, and
you're
then
done.
Exactly, you're done. So here's what's happening. We are busy. If you want this customer pick, a few reviews to note. There are 1,620, and that was before we dropped the price under $90. It's very rare that we have the 6-tier bookshelf under $100. Plus, we're doing the interest-free credit card payments, and we're doing the free shipping and handling. So you guys have written in, I use this bookshelf in one of my walk-in closets to house many of my jeans. Okay, D-Train, you're just like me. I love that. It's gonna look like a boutique if you do that. No assembly required, and it's very sturdy. And as we come to this beautiful space, it's beautiful.
This
it's
is
not
all
industrial.
Origami.
This is
not the chair,
gorgeous.
but everything else is origami. So this is the bookshelf you're buying right now, okay? And that's 2 of them flanking this telescoping desk, which is also origami, okay? And if you just, last night I walked in here, and I did not know that they had set this up. I know you just want to sit.
I do. I want to be like, don't bother me.
Here we go.
Call my assistant.
It's like being upstairs where her office is.
Or
really
my vanity. Can I imagine? I know you guys have crafts
That's such a good idea.
I know you have crafts, and I know you have office stuff. I don't do either. But what I do is a lot of foundation and serums and mascara and makeup brushes and more pretty things. And I could make
this is a great idea. This is a great idea.
I gotta get my phone. I need to order 2 more.
Oh, good God. Well, and let's look at some of the other ways you can use this too as we work our way around the studio. I'm gonna pull the rhubarb out of the way. Look at this one in the Riverside blue here. My wife, Kelly, is the queen of little cube boxes and storage things and baskets and stuff like that. But they work so well to hide things that are out there.
Because these look like they're probably like a 12 by 12 box, which is standard in a lot of those stores.
Standard size, yeah, because these are just about 12 inches deep on the shelves there. So that's what that is. But I want you to notice something as we go around here, just how the origami, I call it the chameleon of the furniture world. It takes on the personality of however you decide that you're going to style it. Notice the books also are not falling off.
That's right, because of that pretty lattice work. I love that.
See, at work.
Fall. Where are my fall decor folks at? We are literally in the season. It's PSL season, and I love that we can pull all these things out.
Look at that.
And there are less than 500 of you that can get in eggnog. This eggnog is like that perfect kind of creamy ivory meets this beautiful soft coastal white. It's like just dreamy. It's got a fluffiness to it. I can't explain it, but it's just very clean.
That's a great description.
Fluffy. It's just like, I don't know, it's how I like my coffee sometimes to look. But anyways, I love that. That is the most limited. If you want the eggnog and you want to get multiples, here's one thing I want to mention. You have 30 days to try it out. If, let's say you buy 2 or 3 and you're like, you know what, I only needed 1 after all, return it. Don't worry, we'll give you your money back, which I love.
Yes,
but you won't get this today's special price after today.
No.
White still in the lead.
This one's set up as if it were in a bathroom. A lot of people buy these for the bathroom. Why? Because that powder-coated steel means that the humidity of a hot shower will absolutely not hurt it.
And you know what else?
What?
When you're doing this in the bathroom, hot tools.
Oh, yes.
You can put hot tools on there as well, like your curling iron. You don't have to worry about having an extra counter space. Is like you never have enough counter space.
No. Now,
this is cute.
For the kitchen right here, I don't know that I would use the gunmetal in the kitchen, although maybe you've got that kind of kitchen where you got black appliances.
A little bit more industrial.
A little bit more industrial, but I absolutely love this idea. But remember, you could put a lot of weight on these, even with the casters on here, or with the leveling feet on there. You can put up to 50 pounds on each shelf. So, I mean, air fryer, Instapot, I mean, your stand mixer on top, all those things are within the realm of possibility.
And put your cookbooks on there as well and make it decorative. I'm also thinking laundry room when you've got the big box things that you know, whether it's laundry detergent or jugs of water.
All of that.
You know, because I like things to be, if I know what I have, then I not only can I see it, but I will use it, and I also am not rebuying things that I don't need.
Oh, and no more setup over here. However,
can I just show them the green really quick?
You want to show them the green?
She loves this green. I really like this. Green is actually having a real fashion moment right now.
Really?
So it's this really pretty forest green, and I love how smooth, and it's got a little bit of a sheen to it.
I love that. I'm going to wheel these two out of the way on the wheels that we no longer have because we sold them out.
Sorry about that.
As I tell you, honestly, if you want anything, you got to get it right now. Take a look back here. Aha, see? She didn't realize that this was origami either. This is how origami works. You can't tell that it's like, you know, furniture that folds. It's, you know, kind of industrial, but look at how great it looks. Now, this is in the black, and this is that beautiful matte finish. In the middle, another piece of origami. This is the stackable 2-pack of racks that we sell. These are actually 2 separate pieces, but they do nest on top of each other. 150-pound weight capacity on each one of these, and you already know that with the leveling feet, as these have, these will hold up to 300 pounds apiece. But look how amazing this entertainment center looks.
And can I just mention, how expensive is an entertainment center? How expensive would it be if you're in a rental, or maybe it's a home you don't see as your forever home, or even if it is your forever home and your tastes change, hiring a carpenter to come in and give you 12 shelves, custom around your television.
I need to talk to the loan officer.
You can move these from room to room, from house to house. If you change your decor, they change with you. I love the idea of how chic and modern the black looks.
Do you want to know how long it took to set this up? Under 10 minutes.
Oh, wow. Because you have all this stuff already.
Yeah, no, trust me, you walk around your house and you're gonna find all of this that you've got, you've been looking for somewhere to put it. This is that somewhere. And again, if you're somebody that moves a lot, there is no better furniture for you than origami because it's built to move. It is built to be set up and broken down over and over and over again.
And the powder-coated steel, just remember, you don't have to repaint this, you don't have to refinish it.
Never.
And I would love we have about 90 seconds. Can we show everybody how there's 0 assembly on this? Because we've got it on the video, and I love that we have Miss Tanya doing that.
Yes.
Now well over 6,300 of you can pick this up. Remember, it's under $18 to get home 1. one. I would pick up multiples. If you want to get a classic color, we've got our tried and true colors that are back, but if you want to add a little pop, I'll add a little flavor. You know what's nice about getting it in a color?
What's that?
You don't have to paint the walls.
No, that's true. That is your
Right?
pop of color right there.
love
That is
that.
your accent. And the colors never fade. And I say that with all confidence because I have some origami pieces at my house that are 15 years old, and they look exactly the same now as the day that we got them. But when you get yours home, just watch how fast you can do this. This is it, how it's gonna get shipped to you, flat pack. We've just got a couple seconds left. Watch how I can do this. Push that down, do the latch on the back, flip over the top, do the latch on the side, I'm done. That was the whole thing. Did you blink?
You still have 30
might have missed
seconds,
it.
Lou. What are you gonna do at that time? Can I read a review? So easy to put together. Hardest part was getting it out of the box. Delivery was quick. I have 3. One is just for all my die cutting in machines. Here's another one.
Cracker.
I love it. I bought the white. It's beautiful in my living room. Where are you gonna put it? Where are you gonna
Anywhere you
declutter?
want.
What's the profile on it again?
It is 2 feet across this way, about 12 inches deep, stands about 65 inches tall, weighs 26 pounds.
It's taller than me and it weighs less than me.
She hates this.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding. I love this thing.
She's jealous.
And so do you. Oh, now well over 6,300 have been picked up. Choose your color before they're all gone. Thank you, Lou.
You're welcome. My pleasure, Val.
We'll see you back at 2.
I will be back at 2 o'clock.
All right, we'll see you then. And while you're shopping for your brand new Today's Special, the origami, I know you're looking around your house and you're seeing things and you're like, you know, I could really use a new coffee table. I like those coffee tables that HSN shows in their studio. Well, guess what?